Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Idioms 302. The idiom today is to take the cake. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. If someone says that something takes the cake, it means that something is the best, most extreme, or the worst of something. Okay, let's continue. The first use of this phrase goes back to the ancient Greeks. To take the cake was a symbolic prize. So, maybe if somebody won some competition, maybe they really made them a cake. Well, anyway, it was a symbolic prize. A similar variant could be to take the biscuit. However, the biscuit is not as common. Take the biscuit's not as common. And expresses surprise. So even if you say to take the biscuit, like you're really surprised this person won. Wow. So it has something added to it if you did use that one. All right, let's continue. However, the modern usage is believed to come from cakewalk strutting competitions. They say these competitions used to be common among African Americans in the southern states during the 1800s and early 1900s. Now, to strut means, to strut means to walk in a confident or proud way. So that's the way you walk around. So to strut means to walk in a very confident and proud way. The competitions would start, the competitors would strut around in fancy dress, fancy clothes, of course. And the most graceful couple was considered the winner. Okay, and was usually given a prize of a cake. I don't know, is it all worth it just for a cake? But anyway, that's what it was. Thus, the phrase "to take the cake" was born. So basically meaning you win the prize, that's it. You take the cake. You won it, you got it. So, all right, let's continue. Nowadays, the phrase is used both positive or negative ways. So it could be used in either way, meaning that if it were a competition for the best or the worst, it would win. That's the way we say it takes the cake for either the best one or the worst one. So let's look at 3 examples we have here. Example number 1. Of all the songs you have ever written, this one takes the cake. It is the best you have ever done. All right, that's good. Or number 2 here. I have seen messy rooms before, but my God, this one takes the cake. Well, this could be used in the negative way, meaning the room is very, very messy. So, if there were a competition for who had the messiest room, you could win. And number 3 here. I've heard some crazy stories about what people have done in the subway, but your story takes the cake. Okay, great. I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. I hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.